Greetings! Welcome to Dungeons and GURPS. I'm Enraged Eggplant, and in this video I will tell you how I would make a D&D Wood Gen in GURPS. Wood Gen is an arcane spellcaster class that was introduced in D&D 3.5 in Complete Arcane, but it also existed in older editions. Being an oriental counterpart of the wizard, it bore many similarities with the common wizard, but also had some extra nuances. These nuances become even more pronounced in GURPS. Like the wizards, the Wood Gen have spellbooks, but unlike the wizards, they are limited to 5 colleges of magic: earth, fire, metal, water and wood. These oriental elementalists adopt special taboos that appear insignificant or silly to outsiders, but are vitally important to the Wood Gen, since they draw their powers from the supernatural sources. Breaking these taboos result in the loss of spells. Since they are very similar to wizards, they will be based on my wizardry framework. In short, all spells have college skills attached to them, improvisation can only be done by reading the spellbook, all spells should have somatic, verbal or material components in any combination, and can cost more than 1 FP. If you want to know more details, you can check out the links in the description. Earth, fire, metal, water and wood give us 5 colleges worth of scope limitation, and GURPS Thaumatology Sorcery says that this is not a meaningful limitation. I tend to agree with that. Now there's a conundrum. Wood or plant spells are forbidden to arcane spellcasters in my setting, and in Dungeon Fantasy too. What should I do then? Of course, you could just say that Wood Gens cast these spells normally, but I am going to jump through hoops. Let's say that the Wood Gen can cast earth, fire, metal and water spells as arcane spells, thus they will have the magical power modifier, and wood or plant spells as nature spells, thus they will have the nature power modifier. Employing the either or limitation rules from GURPS Power-Ups 8 limitations, let's figure out the final value. The calculation process is shown on the screen, and it can be rounded to -10%. Wizardly Study already includes magical -10%, so it is seamlessly replaced with this one, with no cost adjustment. That's very convenient. Next, we have to include the taboos. The list of example taboos in Complete Arcane reminds me a lot of the example vows in GURPS Basic set. Thus, Wizardly Study and all spells get the pact -10% limitation that forces the Wood Gen to take 1 major vow or 2 minor vows. So, Wizardly Study takes -10% limitations, plant spells take -30% limitations, and earth, fire, metal and water spells take -20% limitations, plus cost and component limitations. Finally, Wizardly Study for the Wood Gen will cost 8.1 points for level 1 and 4.86 points per additional level. I also made a 150 point Wood Gen template that I will link in the description. During my D&D career, I've had only one player play a Wood Gen. The class itself was pretty good, even if a bit bland, but I think that it becomes much more interesting in GURPS. The combination of magical and nature powers makes them quite versatile, but also require them to be wary of their environment and of the gear they use. Compared to wizards, they have fewer college skills, only 5, so it's easier to get a higher skill level. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.